Hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? Hi, Nukes. Hi, Bearded. And hello, Frank. I'm sorry to hear that you've lost your headphones, Bearded. I hope that you find them again then. And I hope that they weren't expensive ones. Company end of year dinner is nice. Did you enjoy yourself? I hope you had a good time. I have got to steal chat real quick so I can look at it on this screen. Hello, Kuroy. Welcome, welcome. And as you can see from the title, we are gonna be doing some puzzling today. What kind of food did the dinner have? Was it not? Okay, gotcha. I feel you then. I'm also not the biggest fan of fish. I mean, besides the fact that I'm vegetarian, I just do not like the taste. Let me know if the volume for the music is good. We've got a few new pieces in here, so, you know, can't always know how much volume that translates to for you guys. And then we're gonna go here and... Why is it capturing non-existent Discord? Ain't that crazy. Oh well, but here is not right and not in the right format. There, the puzzle that we're gonna be doing today. And if we get through this one, we actually have another small one, but we'll see how far we get, I guess. And I've gotta sit down, okay. Right, now what was it? Right, let's just scramble all these boys. And then find edge pieces, I suppose. But yeah, man, I'm tired, but I've been tired in general, I guess. Oh, we can already... Oh, by the way, do we want to mute the puzzling site or not? Because, you know, it does little clicks whenever you connect some pieces. I've got to move all of these to see if they even have edges, because they're also close together. Oh, this one does not, though. Yeah, man, my sorry, now that I'm done having my spontaneous stroke, I was gonna say my sleep schedule's been all over the place. But I'm sure many of y'all can totally relate. To which I say, fix that bitch. It's important to be well rested. Especially when you have to get up early all the time, you know, then a messed up sleep schedule steals just a lot of the rest that you would need to be having during the day, and that's not good for your body. Oh, do these actually fit? No, they don't. Okay. Do these fit? No, they don't. Yes, they do. Nice. We've got a fitting together. We've got a pair of middle pieces somewhere, I suppose. Alright, we'll keep this, I was about to say the suzzle pieces, honestly. One might think that I don't do speaking as my job. Quite honestly, I'm kind of bad at, like, reading, like, things, though, like, out loud, you know, like, narrating and stuff. I always, like, mix up words and get stuff confused, and then I worry about whether I pronounced something right. So I guess I'm never really gonna be doing audiobooks. It would be fun, though. That is also a fun idea. Anyway. If it captures it, that means it exists. Sinful server 1. I actually don't realize the context for this. It wasn't when we were talking about fish, right? I mean, that makes no sense. The sounds, like the piano music? No idea. Yes, a sin blanket burrito would be kind of nice right now. I wouldn't mind being wrapped up and deposited somewhere and then I just have my sleep. Especially thinking about the amount of stress that the next week or two is gonna be. I mean, obviously, you know, it's holiday. I'm sure many people can relate to the holiday stresses as well. And especially now the rest of this week is going to be very, very busy. But then also next week, obviously. I'm always quite preoccupied with making gifts for people because most of my stuff is homemade. Food and drinks and things. Liqueurs, chocolates, cakes. Stuff like that, and that is very time intensive. Oh, we fit in more and more things. Hi Mikey, welcome. Going to sleep at 2 and waking up at 9. Yeah, that's decent. I'd say that's praiseworthy. Most people do worse. And you're getting more or less enough sleep. You know, I mean, maybe that is just actually the amount of hours that your body naturally needs. You know, some people need more, some people need less. Some need like 9 hours at least, and others are good with like 6, 7. Oh no. I hope no one in chat is young enough to be doing the weird fucking meme now. But yeah, 6 to 7 hours of sleep. I think the average of 8 is good to aim for anyone and everyone, but obviously it's gonna be like more individual than that. Oh, we're moving along, we're moving along. Permission to sin nap me? Oh boy. I need to be kidnapped to be put to sleep. Well, you know, it takes what it takes. I can't complain. Okay, that doesn't actually fit. Maybe this fits and that fits. No, it doesn't. Maybe this fits. It does. Okay, we're moving up in the world. Moving up in the world. Alright, alright, alright. Oi, there. How loud is the clicking from my mouse, by the way? This is actually my quieter mouse. I mean, not technically mine. I'm borrowing it from a friend. My actual mouse, like, is much louder than this, I feel like. So I guess this one's kind of more relaxing for this kind of occasion. Maybe, maybe. Ooh, wow, we've got that edge done. Very nice. YouTube blocked you? How do you mean, Mikey? Like, as in they, like, suspended your account? Or didn't give you notifications? Or, excuse me, something else? What happened there? And do you know why? Or was it, like, kind of random? I didn't steal my friend's mouse. He left it here. And so I'm using it because my other one is still plugged into my old computer that I haven't moved yet, because I'm like, what if I realize there's some files I need from there and then I have to oh god, then I have to reset everything up, plug in all the cables, and spend a day under my desk just despairing, trying to fit things into other things. So, you know, I'm just, oh, I didn't silence my phone again. My bad. What was I saying? Oh gosh. I've already forgotten again. My bad. Also, this song is much quieter than the other ones, right? Or is that just in my head? I don't know. I'll turn it up a little, maybe. Maybe. Nuke's being freaky again. Oh boy. Okay, actually, wait, this made that too loud though, so actually we're gonna turn this back down. And then we're just gonna turn up the music on its own by itself. That should be better. That should work fine. And then, you know, the puzzle isn't louder at least. It's not like the volume of it is bad or anything, just, you know, we want to hear the music more, not the puzzle sounds. I think those are pretty decent volume-wise. So, any of y'all in the northern hemisphere, have you been enjoying the colder months? Have you done any, like, seasonal activities? Gone ice skating, gone on a Christmas market, cried about winter depression, you know, things like that. Honestly. In general, I hate winter, but there's some fun things you can do. I haven't done any of them yet, but I want to, like, get on some stuff still. Oh, that doesn't actually belong there then, maybe. I don't know where then. Somewhere close by, I suppose. You don't belong in anywhere here, though. Okay. Talking about fitting things into other things. Oh boy. Yeah, especially when I'm tired, I'll, you know, say some sus things, maybe, occasionally. I take no responsibility. You all have to deal with that. I don't. I mean, I do, but I'll just ignore it. Of course. You're just offering to plug the cords in under my desk, Nix. Of course. Nothing else. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, that does fit there, and then I don't think that has a space specifically there. Oh, we can kind of go with the reds here, though. I think they kind of go places. I have not painted my nails for the Christmas stuff yet because there's, you know, there's a lot of tasks I still have to do with my hands, you know, like, so, for example, making the chocolates and stuff, you know, that's obviously, well, it's just beneficial to not have my nails painted for that yet, and especially also, like, all the dishes I've got to do after, because the nail paint I have on also always just scrapes off whenever I do dishes, so I'll probably paint my nails, like, just a few days before, if anything. Like, maybe actually very closely before the holidays, but I might do it, like, on Saturday or Sunday, because there's some, like, family meeting stuff we already have on Sunday, kind of pre-Christmas in a way, just with one part of the extended family. We're meeting up before, and yeah, that's kind of that plan. Why are you apologizing, Mikey? Did I say something sad? Did I say something strange? No, I was just talking about the chocolates and nail painting and stuff, right? Man, it must be so silly for you all to be, like, you know, watching the stream and then you always have to remind me what I said just a minute ago. I honestly have such a short-term memory when it's about streaming. There's many things I say and many thoughts I have, so once I've gone like on to the next topic, I'm like, what was I talking about? I don't remember anything that happened the past hour. Where am I? What am I? Please enlighten me. Yeah, indeed, it is just a week away. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Mikey, that makes more sense. But yeah, no, it's not so bad. It's obviously annoying, but eh. First world problems and all that, or what they call it. What was I gonna say? That's right, Nukes. That's right. You said it so well. Oh boy. Yeah, technically, man, Wednesday is already specifically Christmas Eve, right? So that's technically too late for me to do nail painting. I mean, unless I'm at home, I could technically do it. Yeah, I might actually be home on Christmas Eve and then be visiting family on the first and second day of celebration. Well, that's what it's called in German. What is it in America? Boxing Day and what's the other day? Not Unboxing Day. I don't know. Yeah, but you know what I mean. But yeah, we have Christmas Eve, and then the first day of Christmas and the second day of Christmas. Yeah, so I might be at home on Christmas Eve, and then in that case I could just maybe even just stream and do the nail painting again. But no promises. I might just want to chill around after all the stress of getting things done, and then, you know, having to prepare for meeting with family more still, and all that stuff. Would I try acrylic or dip powder nails? In general, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying something like that. Like, I don't know if it, like, maybe I wouldn't end up liking it because of, like, the feeling of it. I don't know enough about it to know, like, you know, if it, like, ends up feeling much different, or, I don't know, it's probably thicker. I mean, the nail paint, right? My bigger issue is just more, that does not sound like something I could easily do at home, and I certainly don't have money to spend on, like, manicures or something. Like, if I ever paint my nails, that's at home with just some cheap nail paint, and then I call it a day, you know. Yeah. Can't be going out to get manicures. To be fair, if I had, like, all the money for that type shit, I don't know, I might still just, like, do other things. Like, every once in a while it'd be fun, I guess. But if I had the money, like, to, like, you know, do something, like, cosmetics thing, or, you know, like, just something nice for myself every few weeks, I would just take a massage every day of the week. I mean, like, obviously not, like, I wouldn't go to a massage every day. I'm like, oh yeah, I have money to go somewhere every few weeks, so I will be going somewhere every day. Budgeting, that's how it works. But but yeah, just massages are underrated somehow. I mean, I know people like them, but they're still underrated. Maybe I shouldn't say that because I've never been to one. The closest I've been is, like, physical therapy, which sometimes what they do is, like, similar. You know, they're just kind of kneading around with your muscles and shit and stuff. Well, no, wait. Not the middle bit. But yeah. Let's hear the dumb pickup line, Nukes. Let's hear it. We're along for the ride. Massage is covered under health insurance. No, I don't think so. That would be really cool, though. I mean, again, physical therapy is, but only if you get it prescribed. And technically, I could get a prescription for, like, anything like that just because of my chronic pain. Like, you know, doctors will, you know, try anything. Like, I mean, because it's funny, like, you know, like, going to physical therapy has never helped me, like, in the long run. But it feels good in the moment. I mean, it depends on the type of physical therapy. If they have me, like, doing a bunch of exercises, then that is actually quite, you know, not as fun. Sometimes even quite painful. I mean, there's, like, I mean, some of the exercises are supposed to be. But if it's more the kind of physical therapy where just, you know, the therapist is, like, working along things, kind of more or less, I guess, if you want to call it that, massaging. That does feel nice. And technically I can get a prescription for that, but I feel bad getting that just to feel nice for a bit. You know, even though it does alleviate the pain in the moment, but it's only in the moment. So, and it's just like, you know, if I'm dealing with, like, stuff 24/7, going somewhere once a week for an hour, and then being like, oh yeah, this feels nice. I don't know. Obviously it's nice, but technically I should just take whatever my health insurance can give me because I pay so much for my health insurance every month. But it's also public health insurance, so it's like also, I don't know, kind of state and government involved. You know, I'm feeling like I would be taking advantage of benefits that I'm not needing, in a sense. I mean, to be fair, I've cost them a lot already with, like, all the testing we've had done for my chronic issues and shit. Dude, I've gotten MRIs done and had so many doctor's appointments and some x-rays and all kinds of medications. I've definitely gotten my money's worth. I don't know. Okay, Nukes, that one is fun. I like that one. That's cheeky. Cheeky, but also somehow subtle in a way. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. Gonna use this at a club next time. That's a lie. I've never been to a club. My brother keeps complaining. He is currently a frequent club goer, and he keeps complaining about how, no, we don't want to see advertisements. He keeps complaining about how it's so hard to pick up girls at a club because they can't hear him. You know, can't talk to someone when the music is blasting. Right, this would be the other puzzle that we're also gonna do now still. Yeah, well, we got that done, that puzzle. I know, I didn't even let you guys enjoy it for a moment. But I'm like, no advertisements. To be fair, some of those are kind of, like, very weird on this site that I've got the puzzles on. So that's why I like to tab out of that as quickly as possible. But yeah, so, next puzzle. What on earth does D4RUK stand for? What is that an abbreviation for? Huh? Sinful ads. No, not necessarily. But some of them are kind of like location based. Like I've gotten ads on this for like somewhere that was like close to where I was streaming at the time, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad this isn't when I'm home, but like You know, it'll just be like, you know, this event going on in this city, and it'll just be the city that I was in at that moment, and I'm like, okay, thanks for doxing me. Yeah, indeed. Obviously, this would be solved if I had like a VPN or something, but I don't use those. A friend of mine told me not to, and I am obedient. I will always assume that people who I know and care about know something better, unless like somehow I feel like I'm an expertise in this certain field. An expertise, yes, I am an expertise. Great, wow. I'm certainly not an expert at speaking. No, but you know, like, yeah, I have a lot of friends who like know a lot more about like tech stuff and internet things and stuff. So when they're like, nah, don't use this or don't do that, I'll be like, yes sir. Right now, I will seize all contact with this site. Unfortunately, probably the one we should stay away from most is fucking Google and shit, but I'm kind of attached to that one. Slightly attached. Dude, nukes, that sounds so sus. You're gonna give people ideas. They're gonna be wondering, like, what's going on there? Oh my gosh. Also, hi, Ari. Welcome in. Tested her? Excuse me? Why are we talking about me like I'm a product? I mean, to be fair, since it's technically about the Patreon and the audio's on there, like, so that, I mean, that in a way it's accurate. But that's my audios, not me. I swear. We can call my audios products. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Mikey. Ay. I feel like there's something else I was gonna respond to in chat, but I don't remember at all what, so I'm trying to scroll up. I mean, we were talking about Christmas before, about me having a bad memory. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway. What's y'all's plans for the holidays? Staying at home? Relaxing? Going somewhere? Having to deal with lots of annoying people? Or just loved ones? I'm still on the fence about what my new year is gonna look like, actually. I might stay with a friend on New Year's, but I might also just be at home. And then go visit friends, like, afterwards? Sometime in January? Maybe try and take a few days off. Excuse me, but I'll have to see. I feel like I should rather, if I'm gonna be visiting friends, especially ones where I can, like, record more easily, I should be taking that time to work extra hard as opposed to taking time off. But also, taking time off is way more fun, hanging out with friends, as opposed to just sitting home alone, going, well, what am I gonna do with my free time now? So, yeah. I guess I'll have to see. I would be a super premium product. Nice. Thank you for the assessment, Kuroi. I'll write that in my resume. I feel like that's desirable. If you wanted to sell me, I would be a good product. But please don't sell me. I'd like to stay being my own property. And then I just have to hope that, you know, my employer is a good, honest person with morals. And that they won't take the good business opportunity that I am. Conversations this stream today are going everywhere in all kinds of directions. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that. But work has to be done. I can relax once I've moved. I still haven't found a good apartment, of course, but once I've moved, then you know, like going to a place where I have more quiet time and I can record even during the day and I don't have to stay up late till night and like be all sleep deprived trying to record things and then be unhappy with the end product because, well, I'm sleep deprived, so I'm not coming up with like any good stories and shit. You know, once that's not the problem anymore and I can just record at regular working hours when I have good ideas and when I'm able to do things well, then, you know, it's not such a problem. But, you know, we've got a little housing crisis going on right now. Everyone's looking for apartments somehow. And I'm not the most desirable tenant because of my income. So, yeah, I've been kind of looking. And things are getting more expensive. But, you know, that's the same old story. Everyone's dealing with that right now. And some people just have, like, higher paying jobs, and other people have less high paying jobs. Sometimes it's fair and sometimes it's not. In my case, I mean, I do work less, I think, than someone, you know, who does, like, a 50-hour week. Mostly because of health issues, but still. It makes sense that someone who works more also earns more money. Generally. You know, there's exceptions. Right. Hey, we're almost getting done with this one. The other one took significantly longer. Okay. I should also just be using an ad blocker and just turn it off whenever I'm, like, watching YouTube. Because of the people I want to support, you know? So they get their ad revenue or whatever. Because, I mean, I want the same to happen. Because, you know. But overall, I guess, you know, something like that would be beneficial. Especially with sites like this. And also with, you know, all kinds of, like, downloading sites. Like, whenever I, like, download, like, a mod, a Minecraft mod or something, it's like, you know, it forwards you to a place where you're like, I can't click anything right now. This is gonna be 8 viruses, 3 who assault my booty when I'm not looking, and one of them is gonna steal my kidneys, you know? That's the kind of viruses those are. I'm afraid there's no handpicks with the resume, but if you think that'll, like, you know, that'll, like, work in my favor, I might have to add some. Imagine you just see someone's fucking resume and it's not a picture of their like face, you know, like a headshot like most are, like, you know, nice and professional with like a blouse on or whatever. No, it's just hands. That's it. That's the most important part. Also, Eri, I wish you luck with that then. and I hope that you find both a job and an apartment quickly. But yeah, the struggle is the struggle. Indeed it is. Oh, also, I'm so sorry I missed it earlier, Mikey. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And are we ready to finish this? Yeah. And we skip. We skip away from the ads. We could do one more puzzle. Oh, but this one's bigger, actually. Maybe we'll do this one another time. And then what else can we do? Oh, no. I have to be expecting now that a lot of the pictures here for the puzzles are gonna be AI generated. Isn't that the case? That's annoying. Oh well. I mean, we have that with everything now. AI is everywhere. I can't bite its head off. I always watch out for it, like, really much, because I care, you know? Especially as kind of, something akin to an artist. But, there was this channel recently, like, that had, like, some fan-made songs of, like, from, like, this series that's, like, quite popular at the moment, and I was like, oh, these songs are really cool, like, I love the singer, there's, like, rocky songs and shit, and, you know, the text is good as well, and I was like, oh, but is this AI, though? Because, like, you know, the voice had that certain, like, twinge to it that could also always just be, like, you know, the voice being a little bit edited, or, you know, the music kind of influencing it, in a way. So I checked the description and I checked the channel, and it was all like, oh yeah, you know, like, song text made by me, and this and that made by me, everything and that, and I was like, oh, this actually seems like, you know, this person actually created this thing, so I was, like, happy to support and whatnot. But then, like, another video they had uploaded was, like, with a different singer voice, and I was like, okay. I mean, it could just be a channel that, like, has multiple singers, or that does some collaborations with someone, but no collaboration was mentioned or anything. It being sung by someone different wasn't mentioned at all, and I was, like, suspicious again. The video itself didn't have, like, that disclaimer, you know, that some, like, AI content has now, you know, where it's like, oh yeah, this is, like, artificially made, or what's the specific words? I can't think of them, but, you know, it somehow, like, lets you know it's AI. This one didn't have that, so I was like, okay, whatever. And then somewhere it said, like, oh yeah, made, like, with the support of so-and-so studio. And then, like, on a different video from a different person, like, there was, like, the mention of, like, oh yeah, so-and-so AI. And I'm like, wait, that's the same name of the quote-unquote studio the you know, the channel that I like the songs from mentioned in the description somewhere. And then I, like, looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is just the AI thing. And yep, it's all AI. And I guess the person behind the channel claims, I mean, who knows at that point, but claims to have written the lyrics at least. But still, like, the sound of the fucking, like, of the song is, like, what does it for me. I mean, obviously the right lyrics, you know, like, being good and relevant and sounding nice is also important, but, like, I like someone's singing voice. I like appreciating someone's singing voice, and then it's just AI. And I was sad. And I was like, I want to keep listening to this song because it sounds nice, but nope. I have principles, bitch. I have principles. Especially when people are not upfront about it. You know, like, this person was like saying things in a way where they can, like, you know, in hindsight be like, oh, but, you know, I said from the beginning, you know, supported by so-and-so studio, which is the name of, like, an AI, not chatbot, but, you know, something that, like, an AI thing that can do things for you. But obviously in not, like, upfront saying, hey, this was, like, generated by AI, I feel like that's not honest. Because they know that some people are not gonna like that. Because for some people it's about the art. You know, like, I want to know that an actual human put effort into making their voice sound a certain way. And, you know, thinking of what to say. And I don't know if you can even believe, like, them when they say, like, oh yeah, I wrote the lyrics myself. Because, like, yeah, but who's to say if, you know, if you had, like, if you couldn't quite think of the right words, you just looked for some inspiration from the AI, or, you know, you put that, you gave the thing to AI and you were like, hey, enhance it a little bit for me, make it sound nicer, make it flow better. Like, how much can you say, like, that it's made by you still? Anyway, that was a little ramble, I guess. A little AI ramble. I'm quite bothered by it, as you can tell. I mean, not in the sense that it makes me angry, just that it makes me sad, you know, like, art is supposed to be about people. Art loses its meaning once a machine makes it. You know, unless we put a meaning to it, like, differently. You know, that little robot. Wait, no. That obviously counts as human-made art, because it was still, like, the idea came from a human. They created it in a certain way, but you know, the little, like, cleaning robot thing that, like, keeps trying to sweep up this liquid, like, around itself, and it keeps flowing back, and it's like an endless cycle. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. That's obviously, you know, like, even though the art is, I mean, mostly the machine, like, it has a specific purpose in that sense, you know. It's not like the machine thought that up itself. And even if it was, like, accidentally created by a person, it would still be way different than telling AI to draw you a picture, or to write you a song, or even to sing you a song, and then being like, ah, this is art I made. Look at me. I'm so deep and cool and relate to me. I don't know, whatever. Hi, Mulism. Welcome, welcome. Timing of what? You coming in and us talking about AI? Or was it about me biting the AI's head off? Yeah, there are puzzle websites that let you upload your own pictures. This one is one of them, actually. And I've thought about actually putting some on here, but I'm pretty sure they have somewhere in their written in their fine print saying that once you upload the picture to the site, they have all the rights to it. And I don't know if it's just in the way of, like, you know, that you can't sue them and be like, hey, you've got my picture on there. How dare you, even though you uploaded it? Like, I feel like that wouldn't make a lot of sense to have that just for that. I feel like it's more like, you know, they own it forever now, they can do whatever they want with it. Obviously, if I just, like, took, like, a quick snap of something, like, I wouldn't mind that. But to be fair, the pictures I take with my, I mean, I don't have, like, a camera at all. I just have my phone. I used to have a really nice phone camera that took, like, very nice pictures, but I don't have that anymore. And I don't know if I'd want to use the old ones, because I'm like, Those are mine. That's mine. Even though I technically, I mean, I put effort into it in the sense that I went outside and took pictures. Sometimes on purpose, you know, just going somewhere to take pictures. I've got some, like, neat stuff of, like, thunderstorms and stuff. Yeah. Okay. That's that. Fun pictures, fun puzzles, fun stuff. But you know, obviously I'm not a trained photographer at all. I just kind of tried to play around with stuff back then. I mean, it's just also a few years ago. Yeah, same, Frank. I also hate you have to question what is AI and what isn't. That it's not just all, labeled properly. And that we can't tell at this point anymore, you know, just like at a glance. I mean, quite a few videos are usually still dubious, but to be fair, so, like, especially when they're like, you know, like more pixelated and you just assume, oh yeah, this is lower quality. Because it's like, I don't know, for example, like a security camera, or something filmed from very far away, or it's like shaky, you know, like shaky filming, then like you would not criticize that kind of thing, but it's easier to hide like the fakeness of it. So many people have fallen to so many, fallen for so many things like that, you know, fake stuff. It makes me especially sad when I see, like, you know, a video, like a cute video of some animal doing a thing. And it's like, you know, it's really like the fucking thing of like, oh, they're just like us, or they're, you know, they're so silly without realizing, they're so funny without realizing, or they're so deep without realizing. And then it's just like, oh, nope, that's actually AI. It's a lie. Because I do think that animals can very much be like us, and I'd like there to be more of that realness out there. Not of the fake stuff. Oh, lasagna? Oh, I'd love some lasagna right now. I've been thinking the past, like, few days and week or two about lasagna, and I was like, I should make one again sometime. But it's a lot of effort. Also, hi Val, welcome. What else was I gonna reply to? Yeah, I also figure that the rights thing from the puzzle site doesn't, like, mean that much. But, still, I don't know. I'm always worried about stuff like that. Oh, okay, gotcha. I get about the timing now. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the watching the streams. And yeah, this is the regular streaming time for Wednesdays, on here. Starts at 10 p.m. my time, which is German time, which in winter is 9 p.m. UTC. And all the other time zones, I don't know. Or rather, I don't know the names for them. I like this piece of music. I'm sorry, Bearded. I really hope that you find your headphones. That sucks. Is it like, I'm assuming it's cordless ones then. Or no, maybe if you lost them both at the same time, then it wouldn't be. Who knows? EST, right? That's an American one, right? Hi, Cece. Also, yeah, shoot with the question. you've got only a little bit of time, because then we'll finish up stream for the day. Oh my god. I really just want to lay down in bed. But I've got some more work to get done after this. Quite a little bit, actually. That I really want to do tonight still. The script, that you've sent? I can't tell you. I mean, in the end, like, any scripts I get sent from anyone, that's like suggestions, right? And if I like it, yeah, then I'll definitely do it at one point. But it's not, like, I can't give, like, a specific date by which it will be uploaded, because that would, like, interfere with my schedule. And in the end, like, if it needs to be very soon, you know, like, oh yeah, you send me a script, and then you're like, a few days later, hey, when is this coming out? Can it come out soon, please? I mean, that's basically just, like, requesting a custom audio. That's what I'm doing on Patreon. Like, that is specifically what I get paid for. Script offers are always just offers. But yeah, if I know when it's gonna be uploaded, I'll let you know. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, the US is so big, it has many different time zones, doesn't it? And I appreciate you worrying, Kuroi. I will get sleep at one point. And the next few days I have to kind of fix up my sleep schedule anyway, because I will not be at home. For the next 2 days I'll be dog sitting, and, you know, as usually dogs need to be taken out sometime in the morning. I'm assuming I can't sleep in super late because I stay up super late, so I gotta do better than that. And then the days after that I'll be very busy, like, you know, with, like, Christmas preparations and things. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining stream with me tonight. I hope you had a fun, relaxing time. I'll see you again for the next one, hopefully. And, yeah. You guys have a good day. I don't sit on top. Oh my god, you're just like a friend of mine. That reminds me of an inside joke we've got. Alright, well, bye-bye. Till next time. Bye-bye. I've said bye many times now. Oh well.